Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well and had a good week. And I have June's Elders Letters, a list of publication discards, and just a comment or two just on Governing Body Update number 4 that just came out. So, anyway, all right. Announcements and reminders, June 2022, for coordinators of the bodies of elders. Announcements for congregations. Please ensure that the announcement for congregations is read at the next midweek meeting and thereafter posted on the information board. Because remember, they're back to in-person meetings at the Kingdom Hall now. Midweek meeting part on 2022 Governing Body Update number 4. The video 2022 Governing Body Update number 4 should be played the week of July 18th, 2022 in place of the 5-minute part, Rejoice in Jehovah's Acts of Salvation, and the 10-minute local needs part. If your congregation has a circuit assembly the week of July 18th, the video should be played the week of July 11th in place of the 10-minute part, Set Goals for the New Service Year. Yep. Gotta get that governing body update. Alright, June 2nd, 2022. Announcements for elders in the United States branch territory. Adjustments to activities related to the COVID-19 pandemic. We warmly commend you for your sincere efforts to apply the principles provided by the organization during this global pandemic. Until recently, steps have been taken to avoid as many risks as possible to prevent cases of COVID-19. However, vaccines and booster shots have proved to be effective against COVID-19. Additionally, in many places, effective treatments are now available. As a result, hospitalizations and deaths have generally decreased, interesting wording, especially among those fully vaccinated. Therefore, it seems appropriate to take a living with COVID approach. Now, I know many have been doing posts and videos this past week regarding, going back to cart witnessing and all of that. So this kind of clarifies it here in the Elders Letter. In view of this, in addition to resuming all aspects of the public ministry, with the exception of door-to-door witnessing, further adjustments are being made to activities related to the pandemic. Direction related to COVID-19 pandemic for bodies of elders will be updated with these adjustments in due course. So, it says in view of door-to-door witnessing. So it sounds like carts witnessing will, resume. Discontinuation of COVID-19 location-specific direction. COVID-19 location-specific direction will no longer be provided on jw.org as you consider the impact of the pandemic in your area. You may find it helpful to consult the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention COVID Data Tracker. Number 3, use of the Kingdom Hall for additional meetings and events. In addition to in-person congregation meetings, the Kingdom Hall can now be used for all previously approved activities. This includes use of the Kingdom Hall for weddings, funerals, meetings for field service, Kingdom Hall dedications, elders meetings, investigating reports of serious wrongdoing, as well as meetings of judicial and reinstatement committees. The use of face masks is strongly encouraged for all activities at the Kingdom Hall. In person for meetings for field service. It will be left to the judgment of the body of elders if any arrangement should be made for in-person meetings for service. If the elders decide to do so, all such arrangements may include an option for publishers to tie into the meeting remotely. Regarding the use of private homes for meetings for field service, all in the home should be comfortable using their home in this way, and no one should feel pressured to do so. The use of face masks is strongly encouraged for meetings for service, including those held in private homes. Number 5, hour requirement for regular and special pioneers. The hour requirement continues to be suspended. Yay for pioneers, special pioneers. Shepherding visits. In-person shepherding visits are now permitted. Oh, lucky you. The use of face masks is encouraged. Cleaning and maintenance activity organized by the congregation. While vaccination is recommended, it is not required to participate in cleaning and maintenance of the Kingdom Hall organized by the congregation. However, the use of face masks is strongly encouraged. Number 8. Congregation files. Those can now be returned to the Kingdom Hall if it is deemed safe to do so. So, interesting. So there you have it. You know, they don't mention resuming cart activities specifically, but as you can see, with the exception of door-to-door. So I would assume they are resuming cart witnessing. Okay, announcements and reminders for congregations. Posting material on websites and social media. Guilty. While we may share information from the organization's websites by sending a link to individuals, we should not post on the internet any artwork, electronic publications, trademarks, music, photos, videos, or articles from our websites. This would include theocratic programs on jw.org or JW Stream, such as monthly broadcasts, congregation meetings, circuit assemblies, and conventions. If you have posted such material on any website or social media without permission, please remove it. More information on this topic can be found in the April 2018 issue of the Watchtower, pages 30 to 31, and on jw.org under Terms of Use. Private efforts to provide relief supplies. Please do not make private arrangements to send relief supplies to brothers in need, such as Ukraine, unless you have been asked to do so by the branch office. Although well-intentioned, these shipments can create other challenges. If we were to send relief supplies before getting approval, this could result in disruption of the work of the appointed brothers, duplication of effort and expense, and possible confusion or even frustration of government officials. So instead of sending relief supplies, you may contribute to the worldwide work such as by donate.jw.org. Of course, there is no objection to personal efforts to help individuals you know. If you have a significant amount of supplies that you feel would be useful for a relief effort, you may contact your local branch office to make an offer. Enough of that. Okay, list of publications approved for discard. Of course, the convention badges and invitation, discard after convention, examining the scriptures daily, previous year's discard. Get rid of those examining the scriptures daily. Watchtower Library, discard all versions prior to 2017. No, I'm keeping mine. I paid for them, I'm keeping them. Mine. Yearbook of Jehovah's Witnesses, discard. Nope, mine. Mine. All this is mine. I paid for it or was given it as a gift. Mine. Keeping it. Any book published before 1990 except the following. Reasoning from the Scriptures. You'd think they would have gotten rid of that by now. Oh well. The Bible, God's Word or man's, and the Watchtower Publications Index. Any brochure or booklet published before 1990 except the following. Apply yourself to reading and writing and school and Jehovah's Witnesses. All audio cassettes, compact discs, and video cassettes. Nope, mine. Charitable planning to benefit kingdom service worldwide. That's the set it up to give your estate to Watchtower. They want you to discard that. I'm going to skip all these. Jehovah's Witnesses, who are they? What do they believe? I believe that was a brochure. Discard. Knowledge that leads to everlasting life. Discard. My Book of Bible Stories. Discard all versions prior to 2004. Revelation is grand climax at hand. Discard all versions prior to 2006. Let's see, a couple more brochures. The Theocratic Ministry School Guidebook, discard. Worship the Only True God, discard. Keep Yourself in God's Love, if replaced by How to Remain in God's Love or Enjoy Life Forever interactive Bible course, discard. Study Guide for God's Word, regular or large size, if replaced by New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures display, then discard. all pocket-sized bifold tracts. You know those little tracts we used to give? Discard tracts T30 through T34. Bible topics for discussion. If replaced by the New World Translation of the Christian Greek Scriptures Appendix, discard. Okay, few more. New World Translation of the Christian Greek Scriptures, the BI7. If replaced by New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures, New World Translation DLB 12 or HBI 12, display, then discard. Organized to accomplish our ministry. If replaced by organized to do Jehovah's will, destroy. Don't just discard it, destroy. Organized to do Jehovah's will, destroy hardcover editions only if replaced by softcover edition. So all the old editions, destroy. Research guide for Jehovah's Witnesses. Previous years may be discarded when replaced by newer version. Yep. When it's old light, get rid of it. School and Jehovah's Witnesses. If replaced by Jehovah's Witnesses in education, discard. Sing to Jehovah any size. If replaced by sing out joyfully to Jehovah any size, discard. The study questions for my book of Bible stories. If replaced by the 2004 revised edition, discard. Watchtower Publications Index. 1 to 5 year indexes may be discarded once they're replaced by a larger volume. Don't you just love how they do these discard, you know? What does the Bible really teach? If replaced by what can the Bible teach us, or enjoy life forever, interactive Bible study course. So that's all that they're getting rid of. And I do want to mention, I want to thank Dennis very much for sending me this link. We had done a video several years ago about the Hudson Valley Tool and Equipment Company, and it was what Watchtower was using to sell like their vehicles, tractors, buses, trailers. They even had trailers where you could like cook food in, refrigerated trailers and all of that. But it disappeared after we did our video. Well, it's back, and I'm going to put the link down below. Thank you very much, Dennis. And when you click on the About Us at the bottom, Kingdom Support Services Inc., another one of Watchtower's corporations, is a not-for-profit religious corporation that administers to the needs of Jehovah's Witnesses in the United States. The purpose of this website is to sell construction equipment, tools, and materials that were purchased for and used in the recent construction of the world headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses. This is in harmony with the spirit of Jesus' words at John 6:12, so that nothing is wasted. And I notice it's not that cheap. It's not that big of a deal that you're getting from them. You're almost paying new prices for this stuff. So anyway, I'll put the link down below to that. And I want to thank all of our sources that have sent us this information. I also want to thank everybody for your cards. Oh, it looks like the wind's blown most of them down. It's very windy here right now. Thank you so much, everyone, for your emails, phone calls, and your comments underneath our videos. I'm sorry, it's very difficult typing with my sore hand still. So, you know, I'm very slow. It's taken me a lot longer, you know, to do all that. And, you know, I wish I could reply to every single one of you underneath in the comments. And before saying goodbye, I just want to mention, go watch Kim Selvio's latest video. Very interesting of what Lloydie Boy is up to now. On a single dating site in Britain, England, London, wherever, you know, this is, a single dating site. Oh yeah, they found him. Busted. So anyway, you all have a wonderful weekend and be safe. Bye.